everyone. It's Friday, December 14th, the 14th day of Vlogmas, and it is yet another really gray and really gloomy day here in rural mid-Michigan. I'm getting really tired of the gray, gloomy weather, to be honest with you. It's kind of crimping my style, wearing me down a little bit, so I haven't been a fan of that. But today is Friday. Today is my day off, so I don't really have a lot planned for today. A lot of just really relaxing, trying to knit some, doing some Vlogmas, I think, and just trying to actually relax a little bit. I may wrap some gifts. I may start making some things. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to do. But I do know that I'm going to spend the morning just kind of relaxing and not really doing much because it has been a really long week. Abby does have a diving meet this evening, and I may have to drive her all the way to her dad's afterwards. It depends on if he decides to come to the meet or not. If I have to drive her to her dad's, it's also going to make for a very long evening. So I'm not sure what will end up happening there. But yeah, not a whole lot planned for today. So I'm gonna let you go, and I will check in with you a little bit later. It's now later in the afternoon, and I want to apologize first of all if this gets shaky. I can't find my tripod, so I've got it kind of rigged up and it's shaking a little bit. So I apologize if things are shaky. But I wanted to show you guys, first of all, I caked up yesterday's mini from the advent calendar, and I'm sorry, it's a messy cake. I really need a new ball winder. And this is how it caked up. So we've got the gold and the red, and this is yesterday's, or the day before's. And I'm still really not sure about this guy following this guy, even caked up now. I thought about maybe, like knitting the blending row, or, the fade row and seeing, but I'm not feeling the best about it. So I have decided, since Abby is going to be home pretty soon and we're going to open up today's probably when she gets home, I'm going to wait and see what today's is and see if, like holding this off and putting today's in next to the purple would be better than putting this next to the purple. I don't think it would be terrible, but it's not two colors that I would put next to each other normally. Does that make sense? And this is right in the middle of the wrap, too. So it's not like it's on an end where you can kind of fudge it. It's kind of in the middle, kind of where like a focal point would be. And I really, really love how this is turning out so far. And I don't want this color that doesn't quite fit to mess it up. That being said, this is beautiful. And I think I really, really like this a lot. Like I really do. It just doesn't necessarily go with that purple. So I love the purple and I love this, but they don't necessarily go together. Make sense? So that's my plan. We're going to open it up and see how that goes, because caking it up in my extremely messy cake did not really change the way that I wanted it to go. But in other exciting news, the other thing that I did today, besides being completely lazy and like taking a bath and a nap and being totally lazy, is I finished my gift socks. So these are now done. I'm very happy with that. They are a little pinker than they're showing up on camera. They're kind of more of a salmon-y color. Oh, that's a little bit truer to color right there than if they go. That's a little truer. So these were from Mina's Wanderlust Sock Club, the name that I cannot pronounce. for the life of me. I think, though, I am going to block them, even though my sock blockers are kind of small, because if I take them off the sock blocker, they kind of bunch up a little bit because of the stitch pattern. And so I just think because they're going to be gifts, I'd like them to lay a little bit flatter. So I will block these. I don't usually block my socks because they're usually just for me, but there's the pattern you can kind of see there. I have quite a bit of this yarn left, but I think I'm probably just going to make some mini skeins to give away and knit into my blanket, because while this is beautiful, pink is not my color, and this wasn't a colorway that I particularly would have gravitated to, but I do think it's Molly can't go wrong with how she dyes. I mean, everything she dyes is stunning, even if it's pink, and I don't like pink. So that's what we have been up to today. So I don't really have time to throw these in for a soak, but maybe tomorrow these will get in for a soak and get blocked so they can get dry and be gifted. So I'm gonna go get Abby. You'll probably see us opening up day 14. Oh my gosh, Vlogmas is half over. More than half over. That's kind of sad. We'll see us open up day 14, and then we are gonna have to go get Philip from the bus, drop him with his dad, and then Abby will be diving tonight. So that should be exciting, and I really hope that it goes better than last time. I hope. So, all right, I'll talk to y'all later. It is super foggy. There is down that way, like maybe a 1/10 of a mile, a flashing light, and you can't even see it. It is so foggy and like so crazy bad out, because it's warm. It's like warmed up substantially, and it's ridiculous. So I'm at the bus stop waiting for Abby, and I probably won't even be able to see her bus until it gets close because it's so foggy out. So yeah, I'm waiting for the bus. And then I thought I would just show you while I'm waiting. Now this is what the socks that I'm working on. I've got this pair of vanilla socks that is out of Knit Picks Felici. I think it's the toucan colorway that I'm knitting. This is just like a plain pair of vanilla socks for myself. I'm using a contrasting color for the heels, cuffs, and toes because I only have one ball of this yarn, so they're not going to be super long, and the heels, cuffs, and toes are going to make it go a little farther. I have the first one done, but I don't have that with me, and I am getting close to the point of putting the heel in now because, like I said, it's not going to be a super long leg. So that is what the socks that I am onto next. Day 14. I'm going to tell you, my hope is that it's red because I did not knit day 13 onto day 12 yet. So I'm hoping for red so that it can, transition in a better way.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going with my normal.
Your normal.
This is green, red, or colorful.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have?
And with surprise.
There's a surprise in there?
I think so.
Ooh. It's a red! Yay! Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
I love
That's
those.
a good surprise.
Oh my goodness. Those are, oh my gosh. I love those. I really love those.
A hummingbird? Or?
They kind of look, they look like a hummingbird.
That looks really pretty.
Those are really pretty. And look at this. I am so glad that I waited. Because, we got our red finally.
I was right.
Woohoo!
Finally.
So it's now Friday night, and we're back home from Abby's diving meet. It went a lot better than last time, so that was good. She's still kind of reestablishing herself with diving, so she's got a lot of room to improve, that's for sure. But, you know, she made it through. She did all of her dives correctly. You know, the form could always be better, but she at least did them. And so that was a step up from last time. So that was good. Is I'm the only diving parent because Abby's the only diver, which is kind of crazy to think about. I have to do like the scoring and writing down the scores. Like I don't judge them, but I have to write down the scores, and that's kind of nerve-wracking and kind of stressful. So it's a little stressful to keep track of all of that and make sure that you're writing things down, and then you have to write stuff down really quickly and make sure it's on the right dive, and it's a little stressful. So that's not my favorite part. I'd like to just be able to sit and watch, but I don't get to do that. So that was good. I am still dealing with a headache that I've had for a couple of days. So I just took some Tylenol, and I'm going to try to get this uploaded really quickly. And then I'm probably going to call it an early night because I've got a long day tomorrow, which is not going to help the headache, but it has to be done. So I'm going to call it a night, and I hope you guys all had a good Friday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.